This is ANN News Brief.
Kenyan government has suspended all public gatherings after first novel coronavirus case was confirmed in the country. Kenya has confirmed that a woman tested positive for COVID-19. The Minister of Health, Mutahi Kagwe, says a patient had arrived in Kenya from the US early March, transiting in London without leaving the airport. She tested positive for the virus on Thursday. Kagwe said church services will continue, but churches must provide hand sanitizers. She added that schools will remain open, but there will be no inter-school activities. The COVID-19 patient will be kept in isolation until she tested negative. The minister said the patient was now stable and eating, and the fever had gone down. Authorities said rapid response units will be dispatched to respond to any suspected cases in the country. They called for calm, serious citizen responsibility, personal hygiene observation, and told transport operators to regularly clean their vehicles. President Uhuru Kenyatta's spokesperson, Cyrus Oguna, announced on Thursday a ban of all non-essential travel by public servants and advised citizens not to travel so they can avoid contracting coronavirus. Liberian journalists have taken to the streets of the capital, Monrovia, to denounce alleged harassment by security forces. The protest on Thursday follows the death of journalist Zenu Koboy last month. President of the Press Union of Liberia, Charles Coffey, urged the government to commission a wide-ranging and transparent investigation into the accused security agencies and their officers who were complicit in these wanton human rights violations in order to penalize those found guilty. Liberian authorities have promised to look into the matter. In 2018, President George Weah promised to guarantee 100% freedom of expression and freedom of the press. He is accused of being slow to deliver on those promises. We'll be right back.
We are on the road every day, canvassing throughout Africa for news you really need. We follow this story everywhere, from every corner of Nigeria to the wide African expanse. We bring you what's making headlines. We connect you with news you can use. ANN, African News Network, in a truly African spirit.
At least 5 persons have been killed by floods in Cairo and several other cities in Egypt on Thursday. 5 others were reported wounded. Local government officials said thunder showers were responsible for the floods. In the southern province of Kenya, the Associated Press reports that a child and 5 other persons were injured when the floods demolished their houses in a rural area. And lightning also ignited several fires. Egyptian authorities have shut down Luxor International Airport, a key hub for tourists in southern Egypt, as well as the Mediterranean port of Alexandria and the Red Sea port of Sharm el-Sheikh. Luxor is the scene of Egypt's record of the coronavirus. That is the ANN News Brief at 4. Join us again at 5:30 for our full newscast. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Ademi.